One of the concepts about the kind of earth grid theory is the fact that the earth has chakras like we have chakras according to ancient Indian tradition. And it was a gentleman called Robert Kuhn, who was a Glastonbury based resident, and he came up with this idea back in the 1980s, and he put it forward that not only were there chakra points around the world, and one of these obviously was Glastonbury, it was the heart chakra. We have Lake Titicaca, the island of the sun, was the sacral chakra, and we have many others all around the planet, these very famous, very big sacred complexes that were built in very ancient times. And so that idea has kind of stood ground since then and has become quite popular.
The chakra points around the world have been widely documented. For example, at Ayers Rock in Australia, that's believed to be the solar plexus chakra system. And here at Avebury, or some people would argue at Glastonbury, it represents the heart chakra, or at least Glastonbury the heart and Avebury the higher heart chakra centre.
Glastonbury is the heart chakra of the electromagnetic system, and I think the reason is because the lines have twisted here, it's created a big bubble of energy, and it's that has fed Glastonbury.
The alleged earth chakras all seem to be very powerful energy vortex locations known for metaphysical and paranormal phenomena. They are also popular pilgrimage sites of spiritual significance which were sacred to the ancients. The root chakra of the planet is said to be Mount Shasta, California. The sacral chakra is Lake Titicaca, Peru. The solar plexus is Uluru, Australia, also known as Ayers Rock. The heart chakra is most popularly known as Glastonbury, England. The throat chakra is the Giza Plateau in Egypt. The third eye supposedly doesn't have a fixed location, and the crown chakra is Mount Kailash, Tibet.
Also, he found that many of these chakra points around the planet were linked up by great earth energy currents. One of these was actually the extension of the Michael and Mary line that goes through England, and it continues all the way around the planet, and it goes through Lake Titicaca, the island of the sun, just like it does through Glastonbury Tor. And so we're finding, are these the meridians and the chakra systems of Gaia all linking up like it does in the human body?
The meridian lines can be likened to some degree to a grid system going right the way around the Earth, but with 12 major meridian lines going around the world, which the ancient Druids always spoke about here in this landscape. And that can reflect our own 12 major meridian lines with chakra points placed upon them. So when we look down to the Earth, we can relate to the Earth through our understanding of our own bodies, because we kind of mirror what Gaia has through meridian lines and through chakra points.
And so are these meridians that we find moving around the earth these great energy currents like the rainbow serpent and the plume serpent as discovered by Robert Kuhn? And there's even stories that go way back of these 12 great druid courts that encircle the planet, and so that could be referencing that their understanding, their intuitive understanding of what these earth meridians were.
So a meridian line, according to the ancient Chinese geomants, needs to flow, and you wouldn't have a road going through it, a housing estate on it. The lines need to flow, and that's energy which they call qi. In fact, they even had a name for it. It's Long Mei, the power in the land, the dragon's breath that flows through the meridian lines. And just like our own meridian lines, they can get blocked and they need to be unblocked. And that's where the ancients, I feel, were very aware of the Earth's meridian system, placed ancient sites upon them that allowed the energy to flow, and allowed, more importantly, you to interact with those meridian lines at a particular site, probably to heal yourself and your own meridian lines. It's how you interact with an Earth energy current or an ancient site is the key.